Today, we're going to look into radium because there's something going on there. Something. And we need to figure it out. Radium and the Secret of Life. It's an interesting book. I think you guys should get it. Let's go check out the history of radium and see what they have to say. What I found was that radium has been used as a heat source and as cancer treatment throughout history. This is a heater or a radiator. This is another radiator. You would pour the radium in there, it would go inside, and what radium does is radium emanates hot heat. This would be a metal or a ceramic device emanating heat. If you were to add fans to this, it would blow out heat. And you want to know the best part? It does so without combustion. Think about that. No combustion, just this substance that you put into a device and it radiates heat. Look here. Radioactive substance found in nature, produced by the radioactive decay of uranium. The intensity of radiation from radioactive materials decreases over time. The time required for the intensity to decrease by 1/2 is referred to as the half-life. 1,600 years. So let's just say you got a ceramic heater that runs on radium. This one here, for instance. It would last your entire lifetime. No combustion. You would need no energy from anyone. You wouldn't need to burn coal. You wouldn't need to burn anything. Because your radium heater would burn for generations and generations and generations. And oh yeah, they would put them in there. Because see, this is very, very simple. You know how we put fire in here, combust it, burn it, and the fire comes out, right? That's toxic. It's primitive. You take radium, you put radium inside of here. This device right here gets extremely hot. It heats up the metal plate that's on the back here. That metal plate warms the entire room. A little something like this here. See? Device, radium, nice and warm. Not only that, it's glowing, isn't it? It's glowing really bright. So that means these devices could have also been used for illumination. But radium specifically glows green. This is a radiator right here. How it works? Ceramic, radiator, emanator. Look at this. Added gas to water using radium as a source. The radon gas was used to charge water for drinking, bathing, or watering plants. Radium emanators were used as part of quack medical treatments. A radium source such as ceramic cylinder or terracotta rod was placed inside the device. Water was poured in the device. The radium decayed, releasing radon gas into the water. The water was then charged with radon gas. Radon was used in some hospitals to treat tumors by sealing the gas in minute tubes and implanting them into the tumor, treating the disease. Check this out. The radium sources at Memorial Hospital were first used in the treatment of skin, prostate, and gynecology cancers. They were using this to treat cancer. One involved packing a radium source in a lead box. Think about it. A square lead box with a hole in it. The box will be placed above the body with the hole positioned over the tumor. This was the first use of external beam therapy. Yo, peep game. That would mean that you put the radium inside of a lead box, right? You make a hole. That hole right there, you're going to put that, say, over wherever the tumor is. Now, the radium's radiating inside this lead box, right? But we know lead blocks the radiation, right? So, it can only go out that hole, meaning it can only target the tumor. But the second approach entailed collecting radium emanations, what we now call radon gas. So radon gas is just radium in gas form, right? And they would trap that shit, and it could be implanted directly into the body. One of the first forms of brachytherapy, meaning what? They were literally taking tubes of radium and slipping it into your cancer to heal you. Pioneered the use of gold rather than glass to capture the radon gas. Gold had the advantage of filtering out the beta rays that can cause skin burns. So let's get rid of the beta rays while still allowing the more powerful gamma rays to pass through. The gold tubing could then be cut into small seeds, which were implantable in the body. Seed implantation is still a mainstay of. So basically, they were taking little gold tubes, putting radium gas in it, and inserting it where you had cancer. And basically, you can tell, right? Look down here. Dr. Quimby would go on to develop standard dosing tables for radiation treatment. This is all based off of radium. Oh, this Memorial Hospital is Sloan Kettering that I was talking about. Sloan Kettering. They no longer use that radium. What does that say? Uses to. This is what Sloan Kettering was doing way before they got on the bullshit chemo. And notice they got rid of the beta and then they kept the gamma. And I love how this dude's green, just like radium, and he was transformed by gamma. I also love how radium is the one that created this symbol for this right here. That's the symbol. It's like the biohazard symbol. It was created for radium. For radium. Which is an isotopic radiator, a theoretical point source of waves which radiates the same intensity of radiation in all directions. Radiates evenly in all directions. Used for cancer to help heal. Notice how it's everywhere. And it's non-combustible. You notice it's in the fireplace because what? Do you see a chute? Smoke to go anywhere? No. You just see two radium devices here. What do you think they're for? What do you think goes in those? Why do you think they're quote-unquote near the fireplaces don't exist, all right? Just delete fireplace from your brain. There's no such thing as a fireplace. You could even use it to heat food. Of course, you would put it in there, and as y'all know, it would radiate heat evenly. No combustion. And then they told you they used the gamma rays to heal you, but they had to put the radium inside a lead box. And then we used to have lead paint in our houses, so our houses were painted lead on the inside. So technically speaking, if our walls are made out of lead, and then we got the radium in there, and then that's emanating the gamma rays, we're in an anti-cancer device, naturally speaking, are we not? That's what they did. Walls, lead, gamma rays coming from the radium, just like in the hospital, just like in this image. But when the mind's blind, the eyes.